Hold on.
Oh, I need a mic, apparently. Hey, everyone. It's Amy from So Let's Be Quilty Studio. Let me put my mic on so you can hear me. Maybe. Is that good? Okay. Hopefully you can hear me. Hello, everyone. It is Wednesday morning here in gloomy Pentwater, Michigan. I hope everybody is okay from the storms that went through yesterday. It was so ominous. Like, we're right on Lake Michigan. So a customer came in and said, "Do you see how dark it's getting outside?" And so we walked out and you could see these dark clouds coming in off Lake Michigan. And it blew some, wind came through. We had a little bit of rain, but apparently it generated up and really went through the state and did cause some power outages. So I hope everybody's okay. Hang in there. This is, late summer, early fall for Michigan, so the weather is crazy sometimes. So, hi, how's everybody doing? So first thing I wanted to talk about, it's going to be a shorter one. I just kind of wanted to touch on a couple of things and show you a couple of things. So, first of all, the Shop Hop 2024 border stripe fabric that I ordered is in. So that means if you ordered border stripe fabric from me or the All the Things tote, everything is cut. Everything's going out in the mail today. If you're picking up at the shop, you can go ahead and pick it up at the shop. Possibly we'll have one or two All the Things tote kits left over with the Michigan fabric in it. So if you're interested in that, I do have a couple of people interested in getting border stripe fabric. So I will call them first and let them know and give them the opportunity. And then I will let you guys know if I have any left over. So I don't have any to cut and have for people yet. Only if you did a pre-order will I be calling you, or you can come in, or you'll be receiving it in the mail. So happy mail. The toss is still being produced. So if you pre-ordered the Petwater, I always say Petwater, the Michigan tossed words in navy, those will not be here until November. They're saying late October, early November. Please just think of it as November. And if it gets here early, it will be a happy surprise. So I went through and I actually printed all the orders for the word toss yesterday. Woo! That was super fun. We will get those out as soon as those come in. Early November, we will cut those and send those out and send you emails. I did send emails out to everyone who ordered the border stripe. So check your spam just to make sure. And if you're picking up here, then and you're not sure, just give us a call or email us at Amy at So Let's Be Quilty, or orders at soletsbequilty.com. Sales at soletsbequilty.com. As always, please like and share us on your socials so that we get a little bit of a bump out of that. That would be awesome if you would. No pressure. Okay, so we're going to talk about a couple of things today. So we'll put the iron. Oh, first thing we have to talk about is store hours. Super important. So the new country register came out. So this is the Michigan country register. You have so many quilt shops on the back of this. A lot of us put in ads for the country register. There's usually like fun little articles and recipes in here. So the new one for September and October is now available. So I will put that out so you guys can come in. These are free, and this is a great little publication. So we want to give a shout out to Country Register. Woo woo. Anyway, so I'm on page 31. So it does say our fall hours starting on starting next week are Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. We kind of drop off a cliff when everybody goes back to school here in our little summer town. So as soon as school starts here, we have noticed that that there's a lot of people who are not coming in from 4 to 5. So the exceptions will be if I have a class that's on a Friday night, we will be open probably until 5 o'clock. So look for those. That means that we'll just close the shop down, and then you guys get the shop for that last hour to concentrate and all that good stuff. We will be releasing the September October class schedule on Sunday night. So take a look at that and sign up for things. Open Sew is Wednesdays from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's $5, and that's just so you're reserving your spot. Please go ahead and sign up for those because I have a small classroom, so I really need to know who is coming for the Wednesday Open Sew. So we're thinking of doing make and takes possibly on Tuesdays, possibly on Fridays, possibly on Saturdays, and we would like your opinion. So what day would be best for people to come and do like a small project, like a clam up bag? Ooh, thank you. Right on it. So I think we're going to do like a clam up bag. We're going to do, we've done pin cushions in the past. Oh. So little pin cushions. So these are projects that you can accomplish in 2 to 4 hours and go home with something that you're super satisfied with and you possibly might make again for many reasons. So those are make and takes. And then we're going to be adding some classes for bags, naturally, and quilts and things like that. So some skill builders. And then closer to Thanksgiving and fall, we'll be doing some really fantastic classes that will be things that you could make for your home or for gifts or just because they're cool. Anyway, so that's what we'll be doing then. So some of the classes I'm thinking about, one of our more popular ones is this Ania Hoy Make and Take. And this is the Make and Go pouch. I love this thing. It goes with me so many places. And so it has like a little tie that goes around, and you can have it so you just pull it and it pulls it tight. This is so great for, you can use it for makeup or for art supplies or for school supplies. When you open it up, it has 3 compartments that have zippers. And then in the center, if it's for a sewist or somebody who's going to be using this for sewing, you can put like a little pin cushion and a little needle minder in there. But this is one of my favorites. This is filled with all of my EPP supplies. Bless you. So I love this one, and I love it in conjunction with, this is one of the more popular ones. We'll be doing this again. This is the booklet pouch. Again, Ania Hoy. Anila Hoy. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. Anyway, so booklet pouch, the pattern comes 2 sizes. So this is the big one, it comes a smaller one, and it is, as it says, a booklet. So it has a separating zipper. When you open it up, it has 4 pouches in it that have, I put groovy, sparkle, star vinyl on mine. So vinyl sided pockets where you can see what's in them. And it just makes it a really nice companion for a whole bunch of things. So that's that one. So we'll be doing that one again. And then I'm working on today is this is a kitchen table quilting pattern called Helen. And she makes her patterns all have names, and this one is Helen, and it has big stars and little stars. It's It seems like a super simple one, and it is a simple one, but there's lots of really fun tips and tricks that you can do for making flying geese, making stars. So, so I'm doing mine in the art gallery fabric called Erie, and so the stars will be their new Halloween line called Erie. And so this one has like little masks on it. So I've showed you this fabric before. I'm not going to have you hold them because it could be a mess. But anyway, so and then she has this really pretty floral. So basically I'm working on doing all the big ones and the small ones. And my background is Ruby Star with the stars in all of the. Oh, can you see it? There we go. That's better. Anyway, so, and then I've dropped a bunch of my squares on here, so let me collect those because those are precious. Anyway, so I'm working on that. So I thought that I might teach this as a class because there's lots of great tools that you can use that are not super necessary, but are great to know about so you can make choices. The wing clipper is one of them, really hard to see. Anyway, so we'll talk about ironing. We'll talk about ways to cut for flying geese. We'll talk about ways that makes your life easier when we're doing things like that. So we'll do that as a class. It'll probably be just a one-day class because you won't complete your quilt at that time, but it will give you a great opportunity to learn and build your skills making half square triangles and flying geese. So, so we have some new product, one new product, and one product that I've had, patterns that I've had in stock, and I kind of wanted to revisit them because they're great projects to do, especially this time of year. You kind of want to start projects and complete them and possibly give them as gifts. So we want things that we can accomplish. We don't have to make so many choices. And so 3-yard quilts are a great way of doing that. And so are 5-yard quilts. So this company is called A-OK Patterns. And they have a whole array of patterns that just take 5 1-yard cuts. So this one, so these will be up in the shop. I have this one done. That's featured. I have plaid. And I have another one done that I just need to get quilted. And then I am going to work on this one called Ponder. So, can you see it? Much better. Ponder. Okay. So how she works her 5-yard quilt patterns is she wants you to have one large scale print. So that's so I'm doing a kit that has these camping themed the camping themed fabrics in it. I really love this fabric line, so I kind of wanted to do a couple of kits in it so people see how fantastic it is. So you're doing one focal point, so it's this one, and then you're doing a medium scale, which is kind of this one with the campers on it. And then she wants a light, a medium, and a dark. And that will accomplish all of these patterns. So with all of these patterns, you can make all of these work with a large scale print, a medium scale print, a light, medium, and dark. So, so I have some kits for every day, and then I have some kits for some of the holidays coming up. So we have obviously we have Halloween, and we have the Christmas holiday, so winter. So so I have kitted these up. And they are in the shop only. So what I was going to do is I was going to take pictures of them so you can see them on the website and choose them that way as well. So we will have everyday ones, we'll have Christmas, we'll have Halloween, and we'll have fall. So I'm gonna, take these out and re-photograph them so they're on the website so you can see them and choose them. I'd love to do a class on the 5-yard quilt. Tell me in the chat if you're interested in kind of seeing that happen as well. Or maybe just a Saturday sew where you come and work on a 5-yard quilt, so that if you have questions, you have somebody here and we can do it together. So let me know about that. So I'm going to put these aside. Put that back here. Okay. So the new product we have, and I don't know if Mark's going to have to help me with this. So it is called Iron-Matic, and it is a mat that you're going to use for ironing. And this mat can go anywhere. So, I brought out my little iron so you had like a visual reference. So it is, how big is this guy? So it is like 38 by 24. So we'll call it 40 by 24. And if you can you hear it? It kind of crinkles a little bit. So this mat comes with the mat, and I got them as a kit, and then it also comes with this little mitt. So it has like a little piece of elastic. So you put your finger in that, and then you can use that to actually iron on, and it's not going to burn your hand. So if you're doing bags, naturally, or maybe you're doing a garment where you have to get into a pant leg or an armhole, this also is super helpful. So it comes as a set. We have the mat and the mitt, and I've been using this past week, and I'm absolutely in love with it.
Show how thin it is.
So it's thin. So it's fairly thin. So it's 7 layers for the mat. So it's cotton, there's foam, felt, aluminum foil, bubble wrap, more foil, and then the anti-slip fabric. What I have found with this is, so you can put it on any surface. Let me say that again. You can put it on any surface. So if you're on the kitchen table and you are sewing on your kitchen table, you can put your iron on it. You can put it on your table and it won't damage your table. If you are doing like hours and hours and hours, I would suggest giving it a little break to cool down. But if you're just doing everyday little ironing projects when you're working on your project, this is going to be just fine. So you can put it on top of a mat, a cutting mat. So the only thing they ask you is not to put needles and pins in it. So that's the only thing the caveat that's on here. So I've been using mine all week. What I have noticed is that it's really, I'm going to have you go down again, really. So what I have noticed is that you don't need steam. So that's one positive thing about it. And it makes your seams really flat. So I wish I had, because I took the project I'm working on home, and I did some ironing of that project while I was at home, and I realized that this mat actually gave me flatter seams with no steam. So what basically you're doing is on the front of this, on the front of the thing, it has like a little QR code, and it comes in a bundle. They're up here. It comes in a bundle, and what that QR code is just really driving home that you have to iron this flat for 5 minutes, not under 5 minutes, no. So this little QR code that's on there, it's really telling you iron it for 5 minutes and use steam and use a little bit of water, sprinkle some water on here, and it makes it nice and flat. I don't know if you have to do that every time you fold that up and put it into your luggage and then go to the next retreat. But I'm also thinking you can probably just put your sewing machine on this, as long as it's a nice light sewing machine. Like if you had a featherweight, I'm sure it would just go on there really nicely, and then you have your ironing pad right there underneath you. So the kit together, I have purple, or what are they calling it? Yeah, they're calling it purple. They are $94.35, and it seems like an investment, but great portability. It can go anywhere. It can go on your kitchen table. It can go right next to you.
It's already made, right?
Yep, it's already made.
They just unpack it and iron it.
Unpack it and iron it. That's all you do. So Ironmatic. It's on the website under, it's the Jopper collection. But if you just put in Ironmatic, it should come up. So fantastic. So that is my new product. What else do I need to talk about? A few things? Nope. I talked about class ideas. Remember, we're starting next week. We are open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 to 4. And I think that's all I had for you today. I will do a longer video of me using the Ironmatic so you can kind of see it, and the tools that I use for ironing the. So we'll do a little video so you kind of see it in action. But I'm really pleased with this product. So remember to give me ideas for classes and days you would like classes, and
What were the choices like?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Well, when it would be Wednesday afternoon, it would be Tuesday morning, or it would be Friday afternoon and Saturday day sometime.
See Pat's question.
Nope, I do not see Pat. Oh, have you seen?
No, she's asking if there's a.
Oh, something for the slipping? Oh, I did a class, Pat. I did a class on those. So we had the firecracker quilt. They're made of 8-ounce. They're made of 8-ounce canvas. They shouldn't slide around too much because they have a little tooth to them, a little grip. I would say I would probably just put a little bit of carpet tape on them. Anyway, or the grippy stuff. You can get the carpet grippy stuff and just make it a little bit smaller all the way around. I would try it because I would try it just on your surface before I added maybe grippy stuff or something to it, because when we've had them on the floor, they seem to stay in place pretty nicely. But you can't get curls and stuff like that. So, great question.
Okay.
All right. Was that it? Okay. All right. So have a great Wednesday, and we'll see you next week.